Hi, my name is Craig Wilkinson. I'm the author of the book Dad and father of two amazing children. And we're here talking about the 12 dad verbs that every father needs to know, understand, and practice. And we're on to the sixth dad verb, which is to bless. Now, this might sound like a strange word, the word to bless. Every child needs the blessing of his or her father. And those who have grown up with their father's blessing are adults who are very secure and strong in and of themselves. Now, a father's blessing is that almost intangible message that he gives to his children that you are wanted, you are loved, you are good, who you are is wonderful, and the world is better off because of you. I'll give an example of how powerful a father's blessing can be when it's implied and when it's not. Some time ago we went on a men's retreat, and there must have been 12 of us guys, and part of the retreat was doing this process of validating each other as men. And part of the process was each of us would take a turn at looking at, holding another man by the shoulders and saying, and I'll give you the example of Patrick, saying, Patrick, I see you as a man. I bless you. I validate you. I accept you as a man amongst men, and I give you my blessing as a man. And as I did this to Patrick, he was a 60-year-old man. Patrick just started sobbing. He just started sobbing, not tears running down, sobbing with his shoulders and his whole body. And he told me afterwards that he'd grown up without realizing, not being conscious of it, of the fact that he never had his father's blessing. He was always trying to get his father's blessing and approval. Even at his 21st, the speech his father made wasn't a speech of, you're a great son, I love you, I wanted you, you're good, the world's better off for you. So this process of blessing our children is so incredibly important. It's a process of where you're giving to them a message on a daily basis. Son, daughter, you were wanted. The world's better off for who you are. As your father, I approve of who you are. Now, you don't have to necessarily approve of everything they do. There might be behaviors that you need to correct or change, but the essence of who they are, you as a father need to bless them for that. The way I found is a very useful way of imparting this blessing is using milestones in their lives. So, for instance, when Luke turned 10, I said, oh, you're now double digits. You're double digits. And we made a fuss about him being a double digit. When he turned 13, he's now becoming a teenager. We made a fuss about that. And I took him away on a rites of passage program. And I made a ceremony around blessing him, saying, Luke, I'm your father. I accept you. I bless you. You wanted. I love you. It's this constant message of blessing that we need to give our kids. If they have a sense of our disapproval, or our withdrawal, or our absence, or our indifference to them, we're not giving them the blessing, we're withholding the blessing. When we give them a sense of blessing and validation, and they know that my dad has my back, my dad loves me, he approves of me, not necessarily everything I do, but I have this sense. A woman grows up into a powerful woman, a woman of a sense of, she almost wears it like a cloak. I have the blessing of my father. I know I'm okay. I know I'm wanted. I know the world's better off for me being here. And that's one of the most powerful things you can do as a dad. Do it in your daily interaction with your kid. Let them see a smiling father, an approving father, not an angry, withdrawn, passive, aggressive, behind the newspaper, in front of the TV screen kind of father. Let them see the face of a man who believes in them, who wants them, who loves them, who is glad to have them around. Let them see that face. And then use events in their lives, graduation ceremonies, turning certain ages, 18, 21, as opportunities to truly bless them and affirm them and almost ceremonialize, almost formalize your blessing of them as a child. If you do that as a father, you will grow kids who will have a powerful sense of self and a powerful self-esteem. So go out there and be a great dad. I'm the author of a book, Dad, which I'd love you to get hold of. And I've also put together a course which contains details, video clips, reading materials, and valuable exercises on how to practice becoming a great father. So go out there and be a fantastic father.